And what I'm going to ask someone to think of something that someone did to you in the past, recently, no time frame, that was annoying, that was shitty.
Justin Bieber.
Penis on my leg!
I call beer.
Parking ticket!
Wait, penis
on my leg!
Tell me about this story.
Someone was talking to me, and they thought it was a good idea, and I might like them more if they just put their penis on my leg.
Did it work?
No, it didn't.
Okay. Could we have the name or pseudonym of the
John?
you know the disorder. Give me a name for the defendant. Luke, the defendant. Luke, and what's your name or a pseudonym if you'd like?
Gigi.
Gigi. All right, we're gonna put on the case of Gigi versus Luke.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the first row here will be the jury for this trial. Is there any reason that any of you cannot serve in the jury today? For example, have you slept with or are related to any of these persons on the stage or a courtroom? Yes?
I think I took an improv class with somebody's girlfriend.
Oh, an improv class. Well,
That's okay.
Yeah. Thank you for being forthcoming, but unfortunately we cannot remove you from the jury today. So you'll have to stay here for the remainder of the trial. All right, the case of Gigi versus Luke. Counsel for the plaintiff, would you like to make your opening argument?
Yes, Your Honor, I would.
Oh, of course you. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client was out one day trying to enjoy the fresh air. She has a stressful job. See, this woman helps elderly people get food. Yes. She works at a Wendy's and loves it. And one day she was serving a Frosty to an old gentleman. And as she put the Frosty down, she felt a hand on her shoulder. And that hand was from this guy. And as she turned around and smiled and started to say, "How may I help you?" his dick was on her leg! Ladies and gentlemen. And not just through his pants, but his dick was on her leg. Now, that's not the way that we want Wendy's to operate in this country. And what this trial is about is freedom and justice and doing the right thing and helping a woman like this who helps old people get Frosties to find some justice.
Compelling opening statement. Counsel for the defendant, your opening statement.
My client isn't guilty. He just has a penis that comes out of his pants and he can't control it. There's nothing wrong with that because all men suffer from that disease. So if he's wrong, then all men should be executed.
Objection, sexist!
Sustained.
My client is a very nice man and he has muscle spasms in his genitalia region. And somebody saw a woman, they caused the muscle spasm to happen, and that's not his fault. It's equivalent to temporary insanity in a criminal case, and therefore you should find my client not guilty!
Word counsel, that's gross. Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, that's my associate.
Counsel, you have to keep your associate, shut up. Counsel for the plaintiff, your first witness, please.
I call Dr. Peter Jameson to the stand, Your Honor.
Peter Johnson.
Standing until I ask you to sit.
Sorry, not from this country.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth
Aye,
and nothing but the truth?
aye,
So help you God or whatever else you believe in.
aye.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Dr. Jameson, it's probably well known by everybody in this audience, but you are the world's leading expert on penal spasms, are you?
I am. I was raised in a family of prolific penal spasmers. I made it my point to study at Trinity College in Dublin, and I've written 5 tomes on it.
Now, Dr. Jameson, have you ever been in a pub when all of a sudden... when all of a sudden your penis sprang forth and landed on somebody's leg?
Many a time.
Now, was this a person who was working there, or was this perhaps somebody that you were there with socially?
Oh, there's always someone I'm there with socially. I'm very careful not to spasm my penis on random women.
And you can control this.
Oh, well, you know, people think that penis spasming can't be controlled, but in fact, all you have to do is keep it in your pants.
Counselor.
Redirect objection!
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to ask any cross-examination questions?
Yes, I have a bar license. I can do this. Okay, so, hi.
Hi.
Hi. When you have these spasms, do they have to be someone you're attracted to or not attracted to?
Objection! Flirting with the witness.
James.
Okay, so, could you define when you work with people that work is a social activity and sometimes people who work together like to socially engage in social activities together, so then the lines get blurred between what is work and what is social?
I have no idea what you just asked. Yes, I would say yes.
So the lines get blurry!
Aye.
Alright, no further questions!
Thank you, Dr. Jameson. You may have it.
Right, if you need me, I'll be at the pub.
Thank you, sir. One other witness,
Yes, please.
Your Honor. I call to the stand Miss Gigi, our plaintiff.
Please, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Please, be seated.
Miss Gigi, how long have you worked at that Wendy's?
3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Objection!
Rolled.
It is a long time. It is a long time to work at a Wendy's. During that time, approximately how many penises have landed on your lap?
Just the one.
Just the one.
Yes.
Mhm.
It was the most disturbing day of my life.
Counselor, I believe the jury could really use a demonstration of exactly what happened.
We've been through this. Would you please reenact the scene?
Right. She is creating a frosty. I play the role of the defendant. There is about a 3-foot gap.
Objection! This is gonna make my client look really bad.
And incredible well
Overruled.
Please, I would appreciate it if you could give me a frosty.
Yes, of course.
Oh!
Wait for the rest.
Isn't it true that 5 years ago you met my client on Match.com and you sexually harassed him on Match.com by saying that you liked his profile because he had a cute smile? What? That question totally makes sense. Answer it!
I've never met this man until the day his dick was on my shoulder.
Exhibit A, Your Honor! His Match.com profile and her email that's connected to her computer that shows that she emailed him first.
Objection! This is a farce. This is a farce of an abuse of law. I demand a verdict immediately.
Sustained. Counselor, if I could hear out of this ear, I would have listened to the rest of the The jury. Please stand if you think the defendant is guilty of doing what happened.
Guilty.
It's on the woman's leg.
Involuntary.
Looks like this defendant is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.